What's sled?
Right. Excellent. Thank you for joining the Untitled Studios podcast number 9. We have with us Mr. Classholes,
Is it 9?
Eagle Hearth, and 4D Mike. And yes, it is. I checked before I labeled it because I'm not.
Not 40 Hearth, Mike. Angle?
Yeah, not 4D Hearth. No.
Angle Mike.
Angle Mike.
So without further ado, we will jump into Mr. Classhole's newest business proposition.
Woohoo!
Move, bitch.
Thank you.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
So I've named this. Presentation "Move" in a second.
Oh, you went all robot on us, sir. You're gonna have to repeat
time.
So who, me? Did I?
You went a robot on us, yeah, for a second there.
Welcome to the show, everyone.
Highest quality.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast. This is just
You know,
all the time.
Should someone else read this?
Who are we? There.
we
It's out there.
We all want
The robot now
answers. Who
completely.
are we? What do we really want in life?
I think Class just hasn't had an opportunity to
Fame.
get a word in edgewise at this point.
Oh no, none at all.
Alright, so you might want to start over just because
Hold on,
you
let me-
got
gonna have to
talked
punish-
over and you went robot, yeah, so...
You guys.
If anything, I'm sure that we can have Mike just sell it. He might have that businessman kind of voice.
Alright, excellent. So here we are. We're really going to listen this time, I promise.
No!
Stupid is peace.
Nope, you're still roboting it. Oh man, this is
Jesus,
amazing.
man.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, you're even like your connection is so bad it's fucking up the visuals. Like stuff isn't showing up. Oh Lord.
Well, whatever. I've got other things to do.
That's just not working out.
Yeah.
It's all
That
wrong.
sucks.
It's all wrong.
God damn, that's not fair. Because we missed it last week.
Yeah.
Last week, and now it looks like maybe we'll try it. You know what? Let's see how the internet connection is towards the end, and we'll throw it in at the end.
Sounds good.
Does that sound good? Excellent. All right. Which one of you, the class brought something to share with the rest of us?
I brought some. For once.
Oh wow, Hearth brought articles.
I know. Well, I brought a article, but I was really trying to find something. Since you guys always cover the really like gloomy and dark shit, I try to go the other direction. So I don't know if you want to let you guys do your thing, and then I'll throw mine in to try to make.
No, let's start cheerful and
well,
just slowly make it worse and worse, so that we can attract viewers first, and then we'll just fucking chase them the fuck off.
End it with child rape. You gotta end strong.
I'm looking for child rape. I think I might have some stories about that for the finale
Good God.
of our classes.
Okay.
Wait. And strong? I thought children were weak. That's why we did it.
Oh,
Yeah, but then we make us feel stronger, right?
Ah, yeah.
that's true.
All
Good
right.
point.
Oh god.
So,
All right. So I guess this isn't a story as much. It's just kind of ridiculous. So as I am a huge fan of the BBC News, I've come across this article where people are banning sledding in towns because
Like
what ends up
sleds?
happening a lot of sledding, you know, like the thing you do when you're like really little, and
That's
where
really
awkward
strange.
older adults do, or people what they do when they're drunk.
And
Yeah, and Mike. There is a slew of people or families that their kid will end up getting hurt or something at a park sledding, and then they'll sue the crap out of the city for God knows what reason.
Oh,
And-
so
and the
our
city
litigious
folds.
bullshit
Hmm.
has crossed the pond, so to speak. Huh?
all you gotta do is put a sign up saying, you know,
Sled at your own risk.
Use the park at your own risk.
So it does raise the argument because
I'm
is
not
it
responsible for you being retarded.
exactly?
Sorry.
No, that's exactly it. It's just it's something that's so
Oh, good
goddamn
news.
stupid.
It's not sledding, it's sledging.
Sledging, yes.
Sledging.
Here, I don't know if this actually helps.
News. It's not sledding. Everyone go back to sledding.
Is that when you hit something with a really large hammer, like a
think
small child?
Yeah, that's like Gallagher, I think.
It's the newest
Yeah.
thing. See, first there was milking, where you pour a gallon of milk over your head. Now it's sledging, where you just fucking slam your head with a sledgehammer and try to see if you go unconscious. Try it at home. Try it at home.
Straight out of the book of Triple H. Come on.
Oh yeah, no, it's super fun. Wrestlers do it all the time. You can do it at home. It's perfectly safe.
They tell you to do that, right? They always tell you can try this at home. Please
Yeah,
try
when
it
you're
at
watching
home.
like the WWE. Yeah, no, that's definitely try it at home. Actually, I don't think I've watched that, but
I mean,
T-shirt kids to try this at home. We want our fan base to shrink.
you
I
can
stopped
get
watching
hurt.
wrestling with Hulk
You can get
Hogan.
hurt like running. Like if you fall down and get hurt, can you then sue the park because you fell down on the concrete or whatever?
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
obviously
that
some sort of
concrete shouldn't
loophole
have
in the
been there.
law.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn it.
yes.
How far
So,
does this
like,
have to go?
So right here it says like they often say there's a 2000 incident. I guess they always bring up with this kind of crap, and where some girl in Omaha, they got $2 million, or is that it's $2 million for something she ran into while she was sledding into a park, and it paralyzed her, which sucks. And so maybe they should give something, but I don't know. $2 million might be a little much for me.
You know what we need to do? We need to go back in time, find those
Was it-
cunts that sued McDonald's for the fucking coffee, and just put bullets in their head before they get a lawsuit. So we can just fucking head this shit off at the pass, where people are
Yeah.
like, "Oh, an accident happened. Somebody must be responsible."
Just like the guy who shot JFK. Just wait for them to transport the guy from one place to another, and then boom. Well,
I
he's
don't
not.
understand. How is the city responsible?
Well, how is anybody responsible when there's just fucking a terrible accident? Like, I don't.
Well, I can understand like someone fucks up and like then causes like a horrible accident, and then people want compensation because someone fucked up. But no one fucked up here except the person that got hurt, and it's like, why are we
Yeah.
punishing the city because this tragedy happened? It doesn't like let's make it worse.
No, I agree. Yeah,
Like
but it's
I
just
don't know.
It's just kind of ridiculous. I mean, because like where will it end? It's like falling off a mountain in a state park and then suing the state.
Well, they got like climbing walls. They got jungle gyms to swing on. All that
I can
stuff
imagine
has
if
to go now.
you're on like one of the
rid
harnesses
of
for the
park
climbing wall
altogether.
and that fails, and you get compensated because you were promised that was supposed to work. But
This will kill parks.
no. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
This will
Like-
just public parks will be a thing of the past because the city won't be able to afford them anymore because
Well, they
people,
need to
well, that's
change
good.
the
We
way
can
the
turn them
laws
all
are
into
written.
Best Buys.
It's real simple. They just need to change like the laws. Like if you use your own equipment for whatever in the park, you are responsible
just
for whatever.
logical.
occurs.
That's crazy.
Like that's
It's
just all
so
they really
logical.
need to
Oh
do
my
in that
God,
case.
logic.
I think.
It's never gonna happen.
No, I don't think it's going to happen. But it's like that would be the simple way to do it. Is just say, look, if you're using your own equipment for fun and on public property or state land or whatever they call it over in Britain, I mentioned like tiddlywinkles or something. They use all sorts of weird slang. Yeah, then you're responsible for whatever happens with your equipment.
You can observe the park safely. We'll cover you for that.
Yeah.
Like if a tree falls on you while you're observing the park, but as soon as you start to move around, you got to sign some sort of waiver or something.
You know what? Maybe at the entrance of the park, we just have park rangers handing out big things of bubble wrap to put over people.
Yeah.
Yeah. To make life safe.
Everyone's walking around like this because all
Yeah. No sharp corners.
You know, that actually sounds like fun. Everybody gets wrapped up in like a big bundle of bubble wrap, and then
And
we
you know
walk
what?
around and
Fuck
fucking
somebody
I'll
up
be
doing
slamming
that.
out because animals are savages.
God
We can't
damn.
have animals in the park. No.
Animal.
Oh yeah, no, you can't ever take dogs off leashes anymore, like ever. Because everybody
Well,
got
we-
panicked over pit bulls because there were like a few douchebags that trained their dogs to fight,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then would like take them out and let them go because they were, psychos. It's just
We're
like-
gonna train these dogs to be murderers, and then we're gonna punish every dog because of that. It's
Mhm.
Or
like
even just
kind of like
even
racism.
Yeah, it's like punishing the breed though. Like bulldogs
Yeah.
are like fucking
Oh, yeah.
hated for just having the
you
idea
mean
that.
pit bulls, not bulldogs, I assume.
Did I say pit bulls or
You said
bulldogs?
bulldogs.
Pit
Oh shit! Yeah,
bulldogs.
pit bulls, pit bulldogs.
Yeah. Well, and the
Sorry,
funny thing
pit
is, like,
bulls. Excuse me.
for instance, my cousins have had pit bulls since I was a little kid. Like, they've always had pit bulls. So for, like, the last 20 years, they've owned pit bulls. Their dogs are the sweetest fucking dogs in the world. Get along with any other dog. They don't
my
have to
dad
do
has a pit
anybody.
bull.
The kids fucking sit there and pull on the fucking dog's ears and shit, and it doesn't care. They're not a vicious breed. Some of them are fucking trained to be fucking killers.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And some dogs are more aggressive, regardless of the breed. I've had you got a little rat dog that's aggressive as shit, and then you got a big giant dog that's not. It's like,
for all the feminists out there, I just thought I'd share that.
Oh my
Just in case.
Oh wait, we can have tea together.
yeah.
Oh, is Clash brought a cup too?
I always have mine on hand.
There you go.
You can drink it through the skeleton mouth.
What's skeleton mouth?
That's true.
That's your face. That's just
Although to be fair, I'm drinking seltzer water and cranberry juice out of mine.
Oh, so anyway, speaking of racism,
Yeah.
I've got a story.
awesome.
A bunch of brave Black Crusaders were storming in the other weekend on August 9th or
Oh, I
whatever
gotta see this.
to
Black
places.
Brunch NYC? They stormed a brunch?
Yeah, they stormed people's brunches around
Oh, those vicious
12:30.
monsters.
Is this the first time black people have been at brunch?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they
It's like a white thing,
bravely
isn't it?
yeah they bravely stood up for their rights at brunch houses or restaurants, whatever, and it's a grassroots movement, not set up by any big organization, and they're doing this because people who have money and privilege have the leisure to have brunch. So only people, only loaded people have money to eat between,
Wow.
10 and 1 o'clock.
Yeah, because a glass of juice and a muffin are fucking expensive, man.
A lot of times I'll have brunch because I'm not going to have breakfast or lunch.
Yeah.
It's actually
Well,
cheaper. It's actually cheaper that way to just
I
have
figured
brunch.
brunch
That
is
doesn't
just
make sense. Shut up.
invented as a way to get girls to go out with you instead of for coffee, so it sounded
Yeah.
less like lame. You're like, oh, let's go have brunch.
So basically, what they do is they go into these places. Then they read off all the names of Black people that have been killed off by cops, right?
That's really bizarre. I don't
because
see the connection at all.
Brunches, caused that.
There were
I
about
just picture
30
like
of
a
these.
group of people giving them applause and then wondering, are they applauding the dead people or are they applauding the protesters? Because which way, it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, so there were 30 of these demonstrations, and they did just that. They read all the Black names and then shouted Eshi, which translates from some African language to Amen. And the ritual took 4.5 minutes, because that's how long Michael Brown's body was left on the street. Well, his body was left on the street for 4.5 hours, but, same
They're
thing.
fucking pussies. They just don't want to put in. They're not dedicated enough.
Yeah, they don't want to
So
put in the time.
because
Hey, 4.5
brunch,
hours, man. That's a long. That's
That guy's
a long
dead.
time to do something.
When did protesting become a fucking flash mob?
when did brunch kill people?
Hey,
How was
brunch is
brunch
dangerous,
responsible
man.
for this?
I
I don't
mean-
understand how brunch has come under fire all of a sudden.
That
because
is some full
dude-
contact shit.
Like, we're not pissed off at the cops or anything. It's like, let's go get brunch.
Yeah.
Those
Well, who's the
motherfuckers-
least likely to shoot you?
hmm
If you go and protest the police, those motherfuckers will pepper spray you, shoot you with rubber bullets, tase your ass, tear gas
Yeah.
you,
And
hit
if
you with a
you go- and if you
hose. And that might
protest
actually be some sort of challenge. Whereas if you go and harass a bunch of random pussies that are having brunch, nobody's gonna fucking bother you. They're just gonna be like, "Oh, Black people are in here. I gotta just keep your head down, put your phone in your pocket. Nobody's gonna fuck with you."
Pick your purse up, put it on your lap.
Yeah, exactly. You should be
Well,
fine.
there's
They won't be able
nothing
steal
to
your shit.
disagree with. It's not like you're going to stand up and be like, I hope they shoot more,
Yeah, it's
like, there's nothing.
No one until they get to a right to carry state where like the guy, some crazed fucking militia dude in the back is just like, I think they should have shot more Black people. And as a matter of fact, he pulls out his fucking,
That dude is not going to
lays them all
brunch.
out.
That dude has never been to brunch in his life.
I don't think he's ever been out of the backwoods.
Brunch for him is like that rabbity
He
shot.
might eat you for brunch. That's as close as it gets.
As close as he gets to brunch is like that shovel and the skunk he saw on the highway that looks fresh enough.
No, the closest he got to he has his brunch every day is a bit of chewing tobacco and a beer.
Yeah.
I used to know a dude that would chew tobacco and smoke at the same time. He'd, like, put in a fucking dip and light.
Jesus, how fast did he want to die?
It's like I can't get the nicotine in fast enough. Is there some sort of Can I get a syringe or something with just pure nicotine? I can just inject it directly into my heart. Thank
He
you.
was super into this girl that had was on parole for shoplifting from like a Walmart. Like she shoplifted makeup and a purse from Walmart. It's like, clearly this dude wasn't the best judge. Anything really.
You should have convinced her to steal tobacco.
That's amazing.
Oh, it was amazing. She was on probation for like $20 worth of fucking shoplifting from Walmart.
I don't know how people get caught shoplifting at Walmart. Those employees are the dumbest people. I mean, I've stolen Pokemon cards from Walmart. It was easy. I went into the bathroom. I took out all the cards from one of the packs and I put them in my pocket and then left.
You're a terrible
yeah, I'm sure that was
no big deal.
You probably could have done that at the fucking aisle.
I don't even. Yeah.
My friend did something like that. He walked into, I think it was like Costco drug or something. He picked up a bag of Starburst, like one of those 2-pound bags, and he goes, "I'm walking out with this now." And then he just left, and everyone just stared at him.
Nobody stopped him. They were just like,
No one stopped him. They were just like,
leaving with
"Okay,
it. All right."
He's claiming them. It must be his.
Whereas the Safeway I worked at, they were so gung-ho. I should say, this one manager was super gung-ho about shoplifting.
Oh, no.
So, like, this dude stole, like, a 24-pack of beer on, like, a 10-speed, and he, like, bungeed it up to the back of his bike. This dude ran out, tore the beer apart so that the beer scattered all over the fucking parking lot, took the dude's 10-speed, and came back in with the 10-speed, like, over his head, like, in a victory lap. He's just shaking it in. And he's like, if that guy wants his bike back, that fucker can come back and get it himself.
You can't even sell the beer at that point. It's all over the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I think they just gave it to somebody who was
punishment.
old enough to take the beer, and they were just like, whatever, who gives a shit, but... it was amazing. Like, at one point, he engaged me to go chase after like 4 really scary-looking dudes that fucking shoplifted a little carry basket full of groceries.
You're like, nah.
And I'm like, these were 4 thug-looking dudes, but in California, it probably wasn't that dangerous because there's really not a lot of thugs in Northern California.
Dangerous.
Well, not a lot of like dangerous. Like they're not likely to shoot you, but they might, front. He was just like. We chased him probably like a quarter mile from the store into like some other business's parking lot. And I'm just like, what are we going to do if they decided to kick our ass? He's like, go fight back. I'm like, no, you'll fight back. I'll run.
Yeah, this is not in my job description right now.
I don't give a shit about a steak. Like they took some steak and some shrimp and like a bottle of liquor or something. I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, the hospital bills are going to be worth way more than that steak.
Oh, yeah, at the time I was like fucking like 20 years old. I'm like, I don't want to fucking fight people over a fucking burger. They're stealing
enough of this shit.
Yeah, I think, on occasion you'll see, at the local Giant, you'll see, like, cops out there getting kids on, like, a box of stolen Pop-Tarts or something.
That'd be the worst to go into fucking jail over.
Yeah.
What you in for? I killed a man. What you in for? I stole some Pop-Tarts.
I stole some Pop-Tarts. Voice cracking motherfucker.
We know who's going to be the bottom bunk. But
Prison defense, man. Prison defense.
Rape is just part of the punishment. We just have to accept that.
Or the reward. It depends on how you look at rape, really.
That is true. You cannot rape the willing.
Yeah.
Just saying.
If you want to stop the prison rape, all you got to do is push back.
If you want to stop the rape, just enjoy it. It's no longer rape. Ta-da.
Try to kiss him, see if that makes it work.
Yeah, just think about it. I mean, there's no other way you're going to get action in there, so...
Just let it happen. It's right.
My God.
It's right.
Well, you know what? Somebody might shank you, and you want the guy, you want a guy to protect you, and the guy that's going to protect you the most is the one who's like, that dude has a really nice ass,
Yeah, make yourself useful. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta work it, man. You gotta work it.
Oh man, we have one viewer, and I think it's probably me because I'm checking for comments.
Oh, very good.
Doing that. I really should stop.
Yeah, just give up.
Just give up. Nobody's ever gonna watch us.
Yeah.
End it
I'm
now.
sorry.
Except Nish. I love you, Nish.
Yeah, he didn't join us today. That was odd.
Yeah, I think he's like dead or something.
Or at work, or fucking his girlfriend, or
That's the
something.
go-to.
Having
Fine.
life.
I'm going with
I
dead
don't
though.
have any articles, unfortunately. Oh no, I got one. I got one that's really good. Okay, this is actually pretty funny.
I bet you stole it from me.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh god, it was legit.
Oh, I gotta press the button to start it after I was.
All
All right.
Hey, whoa.
So apparently, some parents turned their own children in after watching burglary TV footage. So in North Carolina, it happened, and like they saw it on their local fucking TV news.
Is that better than finding it on YouTube?
You know what? That's probably worse because you know your
Yeah.
neighbors know who your kids are too, and you're like,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, although granted, like most, and that's really all the story is. I just thought it was pretty funny.
If I find out,
They're selling you out, motherfuckers.
if I find out that my kid is stealing stuff on the television, the cops need not apply because things will be handled.
Yeah, that's how you know you're a prick of a son when your parents rat you out
It's
over
like
something.
that's like they're gonna call the police on me after I find out that
That's some kind of ass whooping, man. That's bad.
that's unacceptable.
That's pretty bad.
I probably did worse though. Maybe I should go easy on him.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. So this one time I was spending the night at a couple of friends' houses. I was super young, like in grade school, and we all snuck out because it was like, like we snuck out at midnight to go throw a football around because we'd had a bunch of sugar at that point. We were just fucking jumping out of our skins and.
Yay.
We were basically good kids. But the security for like the trailer park that my friend lived in caught us. Probably because when he was scanning with his searchlight and he couldn't see any of us, one of my friends decided that was the time to jump up and bolt like a crazed lunatic. And so we were all like, "What?" And so we all ran, and the security guard caught up with us. He actually used like the stop or I'll shoot line, even though he didn't have a gun. Like we were all just really dumb. And so he caught us, took us back. All my friends got grounded. My parents started telling me all the stories about when they used to do the same shit when they were kids.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, they were like, "Fuck, we can't ground you now, can we?" Then they were just like, "All right, don't do it again." So that's the rule.
mean, they
Just don't
can.
fucking tell your kid what you did, and then you never have to feel like a hypocrite when you punish him for doing the same stupid shit.
But you'll still know the truth inside.
Well, yeah, we all know the truth
You'll
inside.
still be a hypocrite inside.
Shame. That's life, right?
See, the way I get around it is,
Constantly.
I did this when I was a kid, and I got in trouble, and now you did it, and now you're getting in trouble.
I really only got in trouble when stuff was really dangerous.
It comes full circle.
I
Yeah,
think
The end.
And on that
The
note,
end.
we'll just all have dead silence for a couple minutes.
Oh, we could try this presentation thing again.
Oh God, let's try the presentation. That's right.
yeah.
Please,
That
I
is-
want that to work.
I've stopped
Yes.
roboting.
I want it to work.
All right.
Become a fucking transformer.
I know. Watch it start again immediately. It's like, God damn, motherfucker.
All right.
Fucking transform.
Yay.
Test. Am I
Go
on?
for it.
You're on.
Don't
Mike's
jinx it.
on, sir.
You are selected. You are the
I'll
king.
be quiet.
Good. I'm presenter. Emperor. Okay, so who are we? Who are we? What do we want in life? What do we want? What do we want to do? What buy what we buy? You know, money, fame, glory.
No, all we see is your emblem,
No.
your skull and cross swords.
Really? Damn.
Oh, I know.
see
I
it.
actually see.
Oh, you guys see it?
I see everything.
Yeah.
It's just you.
But you're the one who's recording, so
You
it's
should get
probably
your eyes checked.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's showing up on the stream. All right, keep going. My bad. Apologize for
All right.
stopping.
Ah.
Ooh.
All right, no. It's back up. No, we don't want any of that. Shut up. You're stupid. Because the only thing we truly desire is peace.
And vagina.
Now, just imagine. Imagine there was a place you could go where you could be at peace. Where your body and mind could be at ease. Where you could get 5 seconds of goddamn silence so you can hear yourself think.
It's not this podcast.
An isolation tank.
Go yourself.
Now, what if I told you that you could find this piece? That this serene wonderland that we seek goes where you go.
What is this?
That Karen was just a spray away from leaving you the fuck alone about the garbage, for Christ's sake.
Why do I feel this is
Karen.
going in a domestic direction?
That bitch. Dumb bitch.
Now, let me introduce you to Dumb Bitch Repellent. For peace.
Wow.
Wherever, whenever.
Oh, man.
Now, what does it... Dumb Bitch Repellent provides the peace of mind that you need to feel fulfilled in life. It satisfies your deepest anxiety so that you can go about your day without punching Ashley in her stupid fucking face and spending the night in a jail cell. Now, this is how it works. The science behind it. The repellent uses a scientifically proven, somewhat non-toxic formula to keep that stupid office bimbo away and bring the peace to the peoples of the world.
Is that your product label right there on that can? The little skull and crossbones on it?
Yeah, that's just a prototype label.
Yeah,
Okay.
the government had nothing to do with requiring that.
No. So it is, at this point, I'll take any questions, and I want to thank you for viewing.
And the only question I have is like, how much does it cost, and where do I order it?
Well, $14.99. It'll be available on Amazon and coming to a store near you. Like,
Do you have a monthly subscription service that I can get it on?
Yeah, we actually do. It costs $39.99 a month, and you get 2 bottles every month delivered, hand delivered actually, on Kate Upton's back or something.
On
I don't know.
or something. or something.
Something offensive.
Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, something like
Get
that.
people angry at me. It's all good.
How many uses do you have per can?
How many uses? Oh, it just depends on how much you want to use per bitch.
Fantastic question.
Do you want to be economic and just use one spray and maybe keep her away for 5 minutes until she forgets and comes back, or do you want to really, really dispel her from the room and from your life completely?
Do you have like concentrated or extra strength?
Yeah, we do have several varieties of stupid bitch repellent. We have ugly bitch repellent, fat bitch repellent.
Wow.
We have loud bitch repellent. We have bitch repellent, cold flu, and AIDS. I don't know what it does.
Gold.
I don't know what it does. Oh, man.
And if you'd like to contact me, I'll be here at peacemaker@dumbbitchrepellent.com. I'm the head of household, and Ludicrous Bridges will be the head of marketing at Harbringer of Peace at dumbbitchrepellent.com.
555.
Yeah,
I like the phone numbers. That makes it really professional.
thank you.
Very.
I
I like
only
you
hope the
guys.
person who owns this phone number doesn't find this cast.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really awkward.
And with the quality we put out, I doubt they will ever.
Just every,
No
867.
one's ever gonna
So thank you for viewing. That was a great experience.
Thank you, sir.
That was amazing. Thank you, sir. I am very happy about that.
I think that's...
Applauding.
Because that's a product I want real. I want that to be a real product. Not necessarily for home use, but just for like when I'm out and about and somebody like wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
Like,
I want stupid asshole repellent.
like pepper spray and tear and mace are apparently illegal to use in that fashion. I'm just hoping this one isn't yet.
As long as it's okay.
Get it
It's not,
now.
legally
Yeah, the law hasn't. The good thing about this, the law hasn't yet caught up to it, so it is not illegal.
It's
Yeah,
like
as of now.
spice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard of spice, but spice might be illegal now.
No,
Yeah,
spice
is
is
illegal. Yeah.
Spice is very illegal.
Don't have spice.
No, it used to be legal though, wasn't it? Like the marijuana replacement, like it was essentially like a slightly different formula of THC.
Yeah, it was sold as incense or something.
It was
Yeah.
completely synthetic marijuana, and all it does is just rip up your insides.
Yeah, it's,
That's
it
what it
happens
does.
Every once in a while.
You
So
get
it's
high
sort
off
of like bath salts. It was like the precursor to bath salts then.
It's like,
Yeah.
this is weed. It's like, well, it does look like weed.
Yeah.
You can smoke it and it'll have the same kind of effects like weed, but it rips everything up. Because it's synthetic. It's not plant. It's not a plant matter.
What was that?
And it's way
It's
better
like
to just go
Russian
get some
guy.
regular weed.
Dude, yeah, just go.
Like, good job,
like-
assholes. They
it's
made
like,
the legal
I mean,
stuff more dangerous than the illegal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Way
get the
too
organic
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
None of this-
That actually reminds me of something that I thought was amazing. Probably the best drug ever.
Okay.
Best drug ever.
Is it love?
I know it's crocodile.
Stupid.
Flesh-eating
Oh,
street drug
God.
that rots skin from inside out.
Oh, good.
Apparently it's come to Illinois. That's beautiful.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Ugh.
Yeah, so it's some sort of drug that originated in Russia that like
Does it cure
would take
everything?
and it would literally like it would just start rotting their skin from the inside out. Like it'll rot fucking holes in you
But
and
that-
stuff.
But that's
Yeah.
not how they advertise it.
No.
Well, no, of course
They're
not.
not like, they're not like, here, have some holes in your head. What is it supposed to do?
If it's gonna
I don't
cure,
Does it cure everything?
yeah.
Oh, it's a
If
cheap
gonna
heroin
cure everything-
knockoff.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, and if you know anything about heroin, you know that heroin is extremely
Heroin's pretty addictive.
Yeah, heroin is extremely addictive on a physical scale.
Don't
And
do
also
heroin,
fun.
kids.
No, do it. It's a great time.
Daryl Dixon. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, like for crocodile, if it was gonna cure anything, if life was a disease, it'd definitely get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh no, it cures life. It cures life very
Are you
effectively.
tired of
Cures it
having
real
skin?
quick. Like, that's-
Are you tired of being a conscious being?
Is your skin bothering you? There's something you could do to get rid of that.
Do you get up every day and say,
Ooh,
"No, I want
female
to be in
tears.
agonizing pain for the rest of my life"?
Do you get stronger every time you drink the tears?
Yeah. I need to get a new mug. I need to get a better mug though, because this is off center.
Oh,
Like,
is
it's
it?
not, yeah, like it didn't really show that on the website when I ordered it. Of course, now like 3 weeks after I've ordered it, the website makes them all like they have a max product, yeah, for
Yeah.
less. Because
Yeah, I was wondering why it's like size 18 font.
Yeah, when I searched for them, they didn't have
Unbelievable.
any. Like nobody made them, and then like 3 weeks later, they all had them. So I was like, what?
You should have copyrighted that shit. You'd be rich.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. I'd rather just what do you call it?
enjoy your mug.
Get stronger off the
I'd
tears
rather
of
share the love
females.
with everybody. I think everybody should have the opportunity.
To drink.
Here we go.
Tears.
Your tears taste so lovely. Oh yeah.
Ugh, it tastes so good. Ugh, it tastes so good in my mouth.
I like the tears of the innocent. Those are really the best.
See, now they make
Holy
like a
shit.
really like hardcore one. They have a couple
Gigantic.
different ones too.
Female tears.
You can. This is all on Zazzle.com.
I want female
Kinds of
tears.
mugs.
Dude, you can have it in a travel mug.
You can have it in like a Stein.
Yay. Beer stein.
Oh,
So I think that's pretty funny that they literally like started coming up with that after I ordered it.
nah.
I'm surprised they didn't prior to that though, to be honest, because if you think about it, like they were already selling male tears mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not go for it all?
Add an F and E in front. There you go.
They should have a blood of the innocent mug. That would be. I could really get into that.
A blood of
It
the
would
innocent
work.
mug. I like that.
It would work well with the whole
Needs to be more of a
skeleton
chalice.
mask thing. Yeah, the
Sounds a little like a period joke.
goblet.
Kind of like they have in church.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta have like a gold goblet to drink your blood out of.
Yeah, but then I need a creepy old man to feed it to me, and I don't think I can afford that.
There's a mug on Zazzle. Does this cup
I
contain
got one.
coffee, B, vodka, C, blood of the innocent? Either way, are you willing to take the risk? That's not bad. It's not quite what you were looking for, but that's pretty fucking close.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting my card out right now.
I'm gonna bust that shit out.
Well, it looks like you thirsty, boy. What does that even mean? I keep hearing that. and I don't know
Thirsty.
what
It's like thirsty for attention. Like, wow, you really want attention.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You just got educated.
I got
Yeah.
schooled.
Edumacated.
Cool. Word.
I'm just in touch with this generation. I don't know why.
You are that generation.
Probably you spent so much time touching them when they were younger. You just maintain contact.
you just channel them through dirty actions, you bastard.
Oh man! All right, next.
Okay,
Steven brought us
who's
something to
up?
share. Oh, you have something nice?
Mike.
No, I don't
What?
have anything.
Oh, I thought we all thought
okay.
You insane?
I have something cool. I have something. Something filling. Almost as filling as the blood of the innocent.
That's hard to match.
That is pretty filling. I mean, the best part of waking up is the blood of the innocent in my cup.
All right, so there's this douchey politician from my county called Kirby the Louder, and he got really mad. So over Twitter, or Facebook or something, he decided
was his
to
name?
say Kirby the Louder.
Okay. The louder.
Yeah, his name's Kirby. I
Kirby.
think that was just like
Does
the
it spit
character.
fire after he eats, like a turtle or something?
I'll be severely disappointed if he doesn't. I gave him my vote, assuming that. But anyway, he said he threatened the Frederick News Post to not use his name without his permission, or they would be getting a call from his attorney. So obviously, you can't.
Like,
Yeah, he was.
like, is he just a moron or what? Because that's really stupid.
Yeah,
Yes.
he thinks he can do that for some reason.
Couldn't
So
you just come up with a nickname for him anyways? Like, the stupid asshole.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, like, as soon as
I
you
get-
become a public figure, like you announce your candidacy for something or you're in public office, they can use your name as much as they want.
hmm So in response to that, the News Post posted an article saying, or titled "Kirby the Louder, Kirby the Louder."
So like they went the 5-year-old route. They're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah.
That's all you can do with that level of ridiculousness is just respond in kind.
It's wonderful, yeah.
And
just like-
it's still more mature than what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, did he actually try to file a lawsuit against them after that? Because that'd be really
No. He backed down and apologized.
I want to be in the room
Aw.
with the lawyer that he talks to about that when he's trying to be like, no, we should definitely sue this.
Like, God damn it!
The
God damn
lawyer's
it!
just like, what?
He's
No,
obvious.
you can't do that. Like,
He was
that's-
obviously just doing that thing where you threaten a lawsuit to get your way because people don't want to deal with it.
Oh, like social justice warriors do now, where they're like, "Oh yeah,
He
well,
was
we're going
just
to do
too
this."
stupid to pull it off properly was the problem.
Well, he
He's
hasn't
like,
ruined anyone's life yet, so he doesn't have the je ne sais quoi that like the SJWs do at this point.
No.
Je ne
He's,
sais quoi.
Has absolutely nothing to do with what we were talking
What
about.
the French call a certain I don't know what.
I have no idea what that even means. To be honest, I just like saying it. It
It
sounds.
means I don't know what.
Sounds fancy. It sounds
Well, you don't know
intelligent.
either. I understand, but none of us know what that means. Obviously.
Yeah,
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
All right,
If
that was
only we
low
both
hanging
knew
fruit. I'm
beforehand.
sorry. There was no call for that.
I enjoyed the joke. Good job, Stab. I would give you a pat on the back, but you're about 5 hours away by plane.
No, I'll just drive over. I'm not doing anything for the next couple days.
As far as you know.
I'll pick up Mike on the way, and then when we get there, you and Mike can have a slap fight. And...
No, that was me and you. We were gonna have a
Okay.
slap fight.
I gotta
Oh,
get a
yeah,
case of
okay.
Coke on the way.
Yeah, he just needs a Coke.
I can afford the gas and I can afford the time, but god damn it, I cannot afford the amount of coke that we would have to bring you.
Oh, well.
We're not talking about drugs, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually talking about the soda pop because.
No, it's better ambiguous.
Oh, you're right. I shouldn't clarify.
So
Yeah.
much Coke.
You ruined the joke. Oh.
Yeah, I might be a trap lord. Get off my back.
Yeah. Fuck off.
You're running
Come
out
get
of
'em.
that,
I dare you,
East Coast
pussy.
drugs.
Well, you're not part of the Secret Service, so I don't expect you to
Yeah.
be doing cocaine.
Go ahead and go after class. We dare you.
Yeah, I don't do any cocaine. I don't get any Guatemalan prostitutes.
Yeah.
And then
Kick
refuse
us
to
out
pay.
then. We'll prove it.
Yeah. I don't cheap out on Guatemalan prostitutes.
Oh,
You can tell they did a lot of the cocaine because that's a really coked up idea. Like, oh, let's not pay the hookers. We'll just
Not gonna make that mistake again.
Yeah,
Wait,
that'll work
if
out.
we pay for the Coke, do we have to pay the hookers? No, it's or is it a package deal?
Is it a
Oh, it's a package, all right.
No, Comcast said it was a package deal.
Yeah.
Fucking Comcast. Oh, man.
I thought we got the triple snort bundle.
Get 3 noses involved, get 3 free.
Oh man, I want drugs to be legal just for that to be like a real thing, where like companies are like, and if you buy our product, we'll throw in a free ounce of heroin.
Can I rent a hooker's ass for about 5 minutes so I can snort this coke?
Hookers and blow, man. Hookers and blow.
So I had an
hookers and
English
blow.
class. An English class a few years ago, and we watched a movie in there about some kids in a low-income neighborhood in their school, and at the end of the movie, the teacher handed out a worksheet asking, how do you think we can get these kids to come to school? And I said, well, how about we give them a bag of weed if they have like 90% attendance or something?
It's actually a good incentive.
She handed it back to me asking for a serious response or a recommendation or an answer to the question. And I was like, well, this is serious.
That was.
It would probably work too.
That would work, yeah.
This is the only really thing that drives them. At least from what I could see from the movie. Maybe it was bad cinematography, but these kids were impulsive and they liked drugs. That's how you get somebody like that into school.
Yeah.
You could have gotten kids to have straight A's in my high school if you were handing out weed.
Yeah, no one gets addicted to weed. Everyone knows that weed leads directly to heroin.
No, yeah,
And then
yeah.
addicted to
Weed
that.
is a
Yeah,
gateway
you start
drug.
doing that and like crystal meth, and it's all bad.
Oh yeah, just like biking
It's all
is a gateway activity to being in a dangerous motorcycle gang.
Yeah.
We gotta watch
did
out
you
for all
guys,
those kids who have ever biked ever.
Does anybody here remember like the rainbow party bullshit thing that was getting passed around for a while?
No,
Yeah.
So there was this thing they were really concerned about that teenagers were doing. I forget what magazine made it, but it was total horse shit. Somebody made
The
it up.
kids are dancing.
No, they were called rainbow parties that they said a bunch of teenagers were having. And what rainbow
Are they
parties
gay?
was every girl at the party would wear a different color of lipstick.
What?
And they would blow the guys, and the guys would collect rings of lipstick around their dick, like in rainbows.
Oh.
And it was totally made up. Like some fucking magazine just made it up to scare parents or
I
something.
was getting ready to have one of those.
And then yeah,
That sounds terrific.
it was like this big fad. I think it was really mostly on the West
How'd
Coast.
that work?
Talked about it, but
It doesn't make sense because of the logistics. It's like once the second girl is involved,
Exactly. Yeah.
it's like the lipstick.
like how do the rings stay there? Yeah.
It's like
I
it's
don't
not.
think the guys care.
Yeah, it's like come on. That's not
Everybody
happening.
wins in that
God
party. I
damn
think.
it, you smudged the lipstick.
Yeah, now we got to start all over.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I can
All
see
right,
that trying to
you
do.
back over.
I can see high school
Karen,
trying to make that work out. Yeah.
Oh no, I did like purple. I
Karen
don't
and
like
Ashley.
doing that again.
Yeah, and then wouldn't they all have? I mean, if you want a proper rainbow, like a Roy G. Biv rainbow, you'd all have to go in the same order. So there'd be 7 guys waiting while one guy's getting
Like a big
blown.
queue.
Yeah,
a big queue.
I mean, if you want proper rainbows, I don't.
and
I
at
don't
the end of the
know
night, if
about
you get a complete rainbow, you get some sort of prize or something, right?
Yeah, but
you
you know,
already
the
had
one
a
thing I can actually see
blow
that
job,
happening
so-
for real, and it's like maybe like a gay party. I could see that happening, like a gay orgy party thing. where
Yeah,
it's
I
like
thought a rainbow. Yeah, I was thinking
But
gay
yeah,
dudes.
teenagers would never do that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's like.
Well, I guess one of the things they do
They would
is
do that.
teenagers will raid medicine cabinets and get together and just all take a bunch of pills. Oh wait, no, that's probably a fucking myth too. I've heard myths about that as well, where teenagers will get together and they'll all take a bunch of fucking prescription pills together.
I know that's actually a fact as far as the people that I grew up with, because they did that type of shit, and they were stealing like heart medication and taking it, and it's like you're gonna fucking kill yourself doing that shit.
Oh yeah, like if somebody took my blood pressure medication, I just laugh, be like, "Well, you're fucking dead.
Yeah, it's like what the
Blood
fuck are you
pressure's gonna
doing?
drop severely, and you're just gonna pass out, and
Or
maybe you
they'll-
wake up, maybe you won't."
Great.
Or they'll steal your medicine and then come back to you and be like, oh yeah, that's terrible about your medicine. Any clue what would happen if you were to take it? Like
Yeah, like
if
how
someone did
how high
steal
would
it,
I get?
what would happen to them?
We start evacuating from both ends.
Oh, nothing
Violently-
bad. You should definitely try it, kid.
Yeah.
It'll just give you you'll feel funny. It'll be like being high on pot.
I told him he would die instantly, which probably wouldn't happen, but I was like, you'll probably suffer a massive heart attack and die. He was like, oh man,
Don't be
that's
dumb enough to just try taking random fucking
jokes
prescription.
on that guy.
breaks out in a cold sweat, starts fucking freaking out. Needs you to take him to the hospital all of a sudden. Won't tell you why.
Like,
It's like, dude, nothing. I just had. I don't know. It just happened.
Oh man, I saw the best interaction between a police officer and a kid, like not a kid, giving me like 21, 22, but on the Alaskan Troopers show. This kid's passed out in front of like the cabin in the rain. He's just fucking passed out on the ground. And the cop goes over and he's like, well, I can't just leave him here because he might freeze to death, and I need to make sure he gets into the cabin, which is like 3 feet away with the door wide open. And I don't want him to get robbed, and we just have, for his welfare, we gotta move him along. And so he's like, he finally gets the kid up, and the kid's like, go away, I don't fucking need anything. And he still hasn't looked at the cop, like his eyes are still closed. He's barely.
Go away.
And the cop was like, how old are you? And he's all, fucking old enough, bitch. At which point the cop is like, sir, I'm going to need to see your ID. And the kid's like, fuck you.
Okay.
And this happens like 2 or 3 more times. The cop is totally cool through the whole thing. And eventually he just gets the kid's ID and then puts him in the cabin to sleep it off.
Wow.
It's like the most nice, like, tolerant police officer I've ever seen, because a lot of cops that I see in other shows, there'd be somebody twitching on the ground and like a fresh taser, like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And the camera would have gone blank for a while, and the kid be on the ground, fucking twitching and smoking from all the fucking stun gun hits.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people would blame that cop,
Fuck you.
I would have given him a couple chances, and then after like the 3rd or 4th, fuck you. After I'm trying to help him, it's like, why don't you go ahead and get in the car? I got a place for you to sleep now.
After I think the 2nd or 3rd one, he pulled the kid to his feet and had his hand behind his back and said, "I am an Alaska State Trooper. I need to see your ID."
Now,
Like he got a little intense, but he was super like he could have easily put that kid in jail instead of like letting him sleep it off.
he was super understanding.
Oh yeah, in LA that kid would have been beaten within an inch.
He should have just shot him right then and there. Isn't that the response to everything now? Is to just
Put a bullet
immediately shoot.
Oh god.
Like, look, he's laying there in a threatening manner. Get him.
What makes me wonder though is,
He's got
are
Skittles.
we just seeing those cases now, and they've always been that bad, or is it just suddenly like there's something different in training that's
It's probably a bit of both.
creating a conflict that really doesn't be there?
It's probably mostly media outrage, but there might be more cases. I don't know.
Yeah.
But my
Probably
outrage.
there's a slight increase, but the media blows everything up, so it seems like a major increase all of a sudden.
Oh my God, you're gonna die.
It's been
Watch our
happening
show.
for a long time, and that kind of makes it even worse. So maybe the outrage is appropriate.
Well, I know that a lot of the terminology has become less humanizing over the last few years.
Yeah.
But when they're training police officers, it's no longer like the person, the individual. It's like,
The piece of shit.
yeah, I forget what the terms are now, but the terms are much
The
more
Negro.
dehumanizing. It's
You gotta
like
read that piece of shit his rights.
Yeah, gotta get that Negro, African American in the back of the car.
And or Mexican.
Yeah, was he black or Mexican?
He was Blaxican. Holy shit.
Oh, you know what? It's interesting. There was a bunch of DDoS attacks last night. They took out like Technic website, and they took out like 8chan and a couple other chans, I think.
Was it Vorsprung Dirk Technic?
I have no idea. No, Technic, the Minecraft mod launcher, Technic launcher.
Joke from the early 80s, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were right there. I probably should have clarified that more. The Technic is the Minecraft mod thing.
I'm done.
It was just really bizarre that they would like DDoS all those people. I guess it's like expensive to do that or something. So.
Fuck those people.
Well, yeah, whatever. It's not like that stuff I can.
So educate some people that might not know what the fuck you're talking about. So.
Oh, DDoS is where you take down a website by overwhelming its data. Like I think you send so many packets or something that it can't process, and it freezes.
You can ping it over and over.
So several websites spontaneously combusted, pretty much. Just
Basically, it's just like the server just fucking goes, I can't handle this. It's too much.
So this reminds me, I was trying to explain Bitcoin to a buddy today, and I hardly understand it. So
no.
Like,
yeah, I was gonna say that's I'm not sure anybody
does
understands
anyone
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I was trying to do it, and every time I would like keep going, it would just sound stupider and stupider the way I described it. Like it's completely useless. Why would anyone buy into it?
Dude, no. Here, blow his mind. Tell him that regular money is just like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's just there because people are like, it has value, and we will trade you goods and services for it. If Bitcoin becomes accepted, it's going to be just like regular money.
Yeah, it's all essentially because it's really hard to trade like, a break job for eggs and a chicken.
I don't have the 47 chickens on me.
Yeah.
Here's a piece of paper.
I mean, I do. I raise chickens. They're very nice.
What
They're
about
I
very-
can't tell if you're kidding or not. Do you also grow watermelons? I mean,
Also very tight.
Well, I was
Very
going to
tight.
say, there's an ancient culture that used gigantic stone wheels as their currency. And it's like,
that seems.
wouldn't- and after a while, it's like, I'm not going to move the giant stone wheel. It's just yours now. And it became just this thing that stood for goods and services. And that was basically the first currency. Giant stone wheels. And at one point, another country bought some of the wheels, and they were like, no, the wheels have sunk. What are we going to do? All the money is at the bottom of the ocean. And they're like, well, the wheel is still there, and it's still yours, so we'll keep trading it.
I would have thought the first currency was a blowjob. That's instinctive to me.
Well, that's true.
Probably was.
The wheel did give you blowjobs.
Prostitution is the oldest profession.
Yeah.
Like you bring in like 6 bananas and a couple of dead chickens, and
Yeah.
you walk out a happier man.
Yeah, I mean that's what I do when I go to like McDonald's or the grocery store. I just offer up a blowjob.
You don't need a hooker for that.
You offer like meat to McDonald's because I don't think they know what it looks like.
Yeah. I walk
Here's
into
some
caves.
Sawdust, they might, but
I walk into caves with chickens and come out satisfied all the time. Where does the hooker come from?
there was no
Her mama. I don't know.
Like I walk into McDonald's
Good one.
with a thing of pink Play-Doh, and they wondered why I was stealing their chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Ooh.
Did you see the video that McDonald's put out where they're like, we use real chicken, there's no chicken slime in our chicken McNuggets?
Yeah,
Like, that's what every McNugget is made of, dude.
We go into our chicken factory, but oh no, it's locked. Too bad. Ending the video now.
All they
I mean,
did
they
was
used to-
show like the deboning and cutting up of a chicken. Like that was it. They didn't show like actual processing that into like a chicken nugget. Which involves grinding the shit out of it and
Yeah, taking the
Yeah.
balls and all the nasty part.
Oh, dude, they used to like wash it with like ammonia and all sorts of fucked up
Yeah.
shit. And it's like,
Well,
They
and
don't
they
do
claim they
that
throw away a
anymore.
bunch of it too. They're like, we don't use this. This all goes to something else. And it's like, no, you guys just fucking throw a bunch of chicken that's ground up in there. You know, it's very unlikely that they process much of the meat they use themselves because it's probably cheaper to farm it out. And
man.
Yeah, it's like this plant is 100% green. It produces no waste at all, not even from the toilets.
yeah, and it's like I left a comment on the video. I'm like, you realize they don't have to actually tell you the truth, right? Like they can just lie. There's nothing legally wrong with them just lying about that.
Well, yeah. All they have to do is
All they have to do is tell you what's in the food.
they send out a fucking camera crew and they go get some shots of a dude chopping up a chicken and we'll cut that together with the spokesman and ta-da! This is what really happens in our
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I don't understand why people were upset about the pink slime. Like, it's just ground up fucking chicken.
It was
Like,
delicious.
I don't know. I guess because it's pink and you wouldn't expect that, and it looks like Play-Doh.
yeah.
So because as kids we weren't told to eat pink, we were told not to eat the pink Play-Doh. So then
Oh,
when we
yeah.
were eating pink chicken.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
it's a deeply ingrained psychological phenomenon.
Yeah, I just wonder what they thought they were, spending like 89 cents to get like 5 chicken nuggets, like what they thought they were going to get, like as far as quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheap for a reason.
Yeah. And the only place you can spend cheap money and get really decent food is in Vegas. Or other casinos. Casinos tend to serve you really good food for really low amounts of money because it's just one more thing to keep you in gambling.
You stay there.
Like
and-
they'll make that loss back super fast.
Yeah, I got a really nice cock meat sandwich at the
Oh, I think we should take Glasshole's
I keep
screen
cutting out.
sharing ability away as quickly as possible because he
Oh,
might start
random.
putting some pictures up and we'll get get thrown off of YouTube. Now,
My mic keeps cutting out. Hold on.
oh, that's fine.
I do not keep cutting out.
It's like I used to work for Costco, and they would sell tires at or below cost a lot of times, in order to keep people like in the store buying the products from inside the store.
Like, what's going to be 40 minutes? You want to have a look around?
Yeah, exactly. Because they know if you walked into Costco for 40 minutes, you're fucking coming out like $400 light. You know, you just find all this stuff.
Oh, the
Like,
muffin.
man, I really
I
need
stayed
that
there.
shit. Oh my God, they have 4 pounds of butter for $1. All right, I'll take that.
Even I haven't eaten that much butter in my life, but nah, okay.
Bit
Like,
of a
they
deal.
actually sell cupcakes that are the size of their muffins.
Yay.
With
Oh,
like
God.
about an inch thick frosting on the top. I was
Good
looking
lord.
at them one time and I was like,
Ah.
holy shit.
And their muffins are
Just
huge
fucking
too.
sell me a syringe full of diabetes, like, let's cut the middleman out.
Just
Once
Once
inject
again,
sugar right
it's
here.
right here. It's right here. It's like-
Hey,
I'm a fat son of a bitch, but that's a big fucking cupcake.
I like the big tubs of mayonnaise. I would never eat all that, but I just kind of want to get one to have one.
Well, I mean,
don't
I
know.
suppose those are probably like for like the little smaller like scale restaurants.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a couple stores in my area that cater to that, and you can get really good bulk deals on certain things. At some of it, you're like, who needs 50 pounds of rice? All right, well, somebody's probably going to eat like
The only
they're
thing
just running like a little tiny Chinese takeout stand or
Japanese
something.
joke.
I imagine when the mayonnaise gets like halfway done, you got to stick your whole forearm in there to really get something, and by that time you have mayonnaise all over. So
We'll stir it up. Get some
Oh,
sounds going.
The mayonnaise is good, but the nacho cheese is better. The one where it's like a fucking gallon of nacho cheese. I've seen that. Those ones I kind of want, not because I'll ever use it all, but just because,
Yeah.
fucking that's a lot of nacho
Go,
cheese.
go to a public school room, public school lunchroom, and look at the size of the cans they buy. Like, you see
Yeah.
your little cans at the store. Go see what fucking size of can they have of Chef Boyardee. It's
Like-
bigger than your fucking head.
Yeah.
We used to do that as a joke for because my family generally does like a white elephant gift exchange.
Nah.
I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that, but basically everybody
well,
drops
it's gotta be
numbers
a
and you
white
can either
elephant.
Oh yeah, the
open a
white
new,
elephant.
and they're all cheap gifts. Like you spend like $20 or whatever, and then
It's
So
once in a
normal
while,
presents.
and then you either open one and then or steal the one from the guy that opened before you, and it just gets kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But every so often somebody get like one of those economy-sized cans of beans, and just put it in a box so that it's heavier.
That's awesome.
Just what I wanted.
Dud gift.
Yeah, those are always fun to get on Christmas. It's like somebody gets a giant fucking can of like Brussels sprouts or something. They're like, yay! I needed 4 pounds of Brussels sprouts in salt water.
Brussels
Yeah,
sprouts.
I gave out this Christmas live ears, live human ears.
Wow.
There you go.
My family really appreciated it. They
Pretty
backed
hardcore.
away, they backed away slowly and cautiously.
This is after you made a baby Jesus stew, you know.
They called
Yeah,
the
after I
police.
made my baby Jesus too. Yeah, I spent a few days in the mental hospital. I don't know why.
Oh
It might have
man,
been. It must have been some sort of mix-up, Just
Yeah.
wasn't there a guy? He's like really famous in the atheist community who put like a banana up his butt or something, and like pictures of it got.
Oh,
out.
yeah.
That was
Amazing
TJ Kirby.
atheist.
Yeah.
Roja.
Did he ever eat the banana? Like, I really like that.
No.
I'm curious to know, like, if he was just like, well, it's got the skin on it, so I figured, after I was eating some potassium, muscle.
I
fat.
imagine he sacrificed that banana and did not eat that one. I'm guessing.
curious.
I don't know. I haven't talked to him personally.
Can we get him on the podcast just to ask him that question?
Hey, he's less insane than he used to be.
Less insane than he used to be?
Yeah.
No, I just think the videos don't get out as often. I know.
He's learned. He's learned.
There was one a while later that got out. It was him pouring hot wax on his ass.
Oh, there
He
was?
was-
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
he had a pot of hot wax and was positioned kind of like so, and it was just all over his ass. It was quite a sight. I watched about a good 5 minutes of it.
Yeah. until you
That's
finish.
impressive. That's
Until you
a lot of
finish. I
wax.
mean, yeah. That's some good endurance, man. I'm proud of you.
Was he
yeah.
making a negative to cast, like,
Yeah, he's making
impressions
a
of his
bubble.
butt or something?
Oh,
I hope so.
that may be the best segue ever to psychic butt readings.
Oh, there you go.
Have you ever heard of psychic butt readings?
No,
Yeah.
but it sounds like...
Sylvester Stallone's mom does the psychic butt readings. If you send her a picture of your bum, she will examine it carefully, I'm sure, and determine by the curves and the roundness and all this other stuff, what's happened to you in your past and what's going to happen to you in the future. The left cheek is the past, and the right cheek is the future.
Oh man, and she looks exactly like the kind of person who thinks they have clairvoyance.
Oh, that's just...
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You wonder
Get
if
it
there's
through your
just like
head.
a giant folder somewhere in
Psychic
Stallone's
butt
house
reading.
just of butt pictures.
Yeah, I think the idea was, I love butts. If I could get like butt pictures sent to me all the time, that would be awesome. I think that's where the idea originated.
And in the description, you'll find 4D Mike's address, so you can send him pictures of all the butts that you
Send
want.
me butt.
All of the butt pictures.
I will tell you your future. And I
but also
guarantee
you
it will be
include
accurate.
about $5 in prepaid checks, yeah. In money order or cash, yes.
Oh, dude, my predictions will be accurate. Like, prediction 1. You're going to be severely disappointed in your prediction. There you go, bow.
They need to ask you some questions.
Go for it.
No, they need to ask you some questions.
Yes. Ask you a few questions. It's like Ace Ventura. you
Yeah,
see.
that's where I was going. All
Like a
right. On
glove.
that note, thank you for joining us on the Untitled Studios podcast.
We're sorry.
And,
Please don't hate us.
Another unmitigated failure. Good job.